Hi, welcome back to the vlog. Hopefully you've watched part one of the video. Like I said at the end of part one, the video was 18 minutes long. I've not got enough subscribers or success on YouTube to be longer than 15 minutes of video, so I had to split it into two parts. Now in that first part we learnt about World Cup Dreams, or the Extra Time edition, and we learnt about A Close Shave of Destiny. So for my third current print book as of 2026, let's go learn about that. And then my last book I've got in print format is probably my pride and joy. It's probably the best thing I've written. I'm currently working on I've got a sequel written, and the sequel, I'm editing that and polishing that up as well. So this is a young adult novel. That's more the sort of style that I would write as young adult, or even when I've got things like this, Close Shave of Destiny. It's not necessarily young adult, but it's not sort of rude and sweary and things like that. So this book is called The Fifth Coin. As you can see, it's a bit thicker, the words are smaller, it's a proper, fully fledged novel. Okay, now, The Fifth Coin came about in a strange way, is that I was looking at another YA novel all about some robots that have just kind of destroyed the planet, and this kid escapes from these robots with their best friend, and then they kind of meet up with some of the survivors, and lots of stuff happen, and they find out that they're actually the only human in the world, and all the other people are actually robots as well. They're just not robots that have gone haywire or something, or they're robots that have broken their programs, so they're not taking over the world. And I started it, and I had what I thought was an amazing first chapter or two, and then it petered out, and there was a great end to the story. I had a great start, and the middle, I didn't have anything in the middle, it just didn't work. So I was trying to think of new ideas, and I looked down in my car, in the bit, I don't know what the bit you call it, where the gear stick is, and there's a little section somewhere you can hold stuff, and some money had been thrown in there, and there were 5 £1 coins. Okay, in England we have £1 coins, and they had actually formed that sort of circular shape, or star shape. It's kind of like a circle. I went, that's pretty cool. Imagine if you had those, there were 5 magical coins, and they gave you powers, and I went, whoa. So the 5th coin was born. Okay, now the point of the 5th coin is it's kind of superhero, but it's not traditional superhero in that they give you, there's 5 coins, each give the bearers different powers, but it's not like they're superheroes in capes flying around and defeating bad guys. It's like they're trying to do good things for the community and their local areas, but they're trying to keep the coins sort of safe, if you know what I mean. Okay, now the book starts with Daniel, who's from England, okay, and he has been rushed out of school and flown over to Madrid in Spain, where his dad is currently dying. His dad is an international businessman, but his dad, on his deathbed, gives him a coin, and it turns out this coin has a massive secret. It gives him a power, and it turns out that his dad wasn't who he thought he was at all, not in a bad way. His dad, rather than being an international businessman, was actually a hero and did some other stuff, but was hiding this kind of past. It would have been passed down to him. Then he learns that there are 4 other coin bearers around the world that meet up and sort of discuss things, and then go away to their own separate areas where they live, try to do kind things in the community and good things for people around them, but keep the coins secret. And the fact the dad has died, Daniel's father has died, okay, he's actually not died accidentally. Someone's was after it, and someone's been after the coins for a while, but now they're only really making themselves fully known. So it kind of follows his adventure as he meets up with these other coin bearers. He tries to escape this person who is a businessman. He's trying to get the coins, and the book is interspersed with chapters flashing back in history to other heroes or to other developments, which kind of explain where the coins come from, explain other heroes that have used the coins in the past, but it's all been kept a bit secret and hush-hush, and nobody really knows about them. Okay, so basically, I've gone on a bit about that one, trying to explain it for you. Basically, 5 coins, each coin has a power, They're Roman coins. They've been around changing the course of history. And then Daniel, his dad is dying. He goes to visit him, and then gets this coin, and it starts off a big adventure. Okay, and in the end of it, they're sort of at a crossroads, and there's a sequel coming. You can see it says Legends of the Coins, Book 1. There's actually 3 books in the series. You always have to have a trilogy, don't you? Second one's written. Third one's got a partial story treatment. It's got key scenes ready, but then I need to like weave the narrative in between. Okay, but it is the start of what I think is an exciting series, and a series that first book I'm really proud of. Okay, so yeah, that is the 5th coin. I have actually, at the time of recording, had 3 reviews on it. I don't get very many reviews or ratings, so only 1 rating and 2 reviews, and they're all 5 stars. That's big, 5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, and like I say, unlike the World Cup Dreams, these 2 books you can only get on Amazon, either an ebook or print form. And yeah, that's the only way to get them. So if any of those have piqued your curiosity, then check out the links below. Go and have a look. See if if you want to buy them. If you're thinking, oh, I'm not sure about style of writing, I'm not sure what he's like. If you go to my blog, or in fact there will be links below to my blog. If you go there, there'll be links and things to my other stories which are free. But yeah, hopefully you will enjoy them. So again, those 3 books: World Cup Dreams, Every Day of the World Cup, 2014, a story or a poem, okay, with some extras in the extra time edition. A comedy, fantasy novel, a novella set in a moustache, akin hopefully to Terry Pratchett style. And then a sort of more science fiction fantasy novel about 5 coin bearers who have special powered coins, and somebody is after them, and it mainly is told from the point of view of Daniel, who's just learning about this and thrust into the mission. Okay, so if you do want to have a look at any of those and you enjoy any of those, feel free to let me know, either review them or comment on my blog or vlog or things like that. And yeah, that's it for today. And next time we'll probably be back to reading a poem or something like that. Anyway, thank you for listening, and sorry for waffling. Goodbye.